The Guardia Municipal officer is intensely scratching at his neck. As you approach, he wipes his hand on his trouser leg.
Hola, miss. Hope there's a reason you've stopped an officer while he's on duty. Socks are the one thing I don't need. Too many elderly relatives for that. Officer Maurito, agente coordinador for the Guardia Municipal. Do you need help with anything? I can tell you Petre the music vendor's a major asshole. I asked him about an old Blood Golem disc, and he told me he'd rather tie polystyrene blocks to his feet and jump in the canal.
Doesn't make sense. Why not go for something that sinks?
I told him as much. He said that was the point. His demise should be slow, so that I'd hear him scream for hours. I suspect he mostly hates himself. I don't get why he brings up all this violent stuff all the time. If he ever goes through with it, there won't be any shock value. He'll just be sad. Dying. Just 10, maybe 15 years ago, there were feedback parties in that alley, right behind the Bazaar. Anyone who played loud enough could jam. You'd hear the distortion 3 canals away. We had local signs too. Ossos de Som, Radio Sonico. We didn't have printers, but the old women taught us. Aunt Carmuna too. Each one was just ground and Lusian syrup. Now the kids are singing about some beaches they've never seen in a false falsetto. Maybe it's just a fad and the next one will be local. Maybe I'm just getting old. Not well, but I've known her a long time. Eno used to bring her here as a top. Yeah, Eno's gone. Him and his other fuck-up buddy Gilmar.
But not dead, he reckons, by the way his face curdles.
These two fancy themselves detectives. It's what happens when you have more time than sense. Figure these two just ran off. Leaving the... Not at the same time. That'd be too obvious. Eno reported Gilmar missing about...
That's a lot of skepticism around...
Way I see it, got 2 theories. Debts is the obvious one, of course. It'd make sense. 80% of all disappearances are debt-related. The other 20's mostly divorces. The academy, part of the training. Now, if it's 2 men, yeah? Old friends, close friends, detecting together. It's sad. Kids can't. Payphones belong to Renotel. It's private business. The Guardia Municipal doesn't have jurisdiction to look into that. The Fiscalia. The law's not perfect.
Hard to argue with a non-existent...
Sure. Don't need to dwell on this sad mess. Can't say I'm familiar with the name.
No part of him is even trying to actually pretend.
point you towards someone who'd know about a non-existent person. Why would I do that? I still don't know him. Were I aware of anyone conducting illicit business?
An absurd reality demands an absurd performance to match.
We've had instances of theft around the docks recently. All the crates were ripped open in strange... anything and everything. Apart from that, it's quiet. Just how I like it. The quieter, the better. Really, the harder... You're lucky then. We've been dealing with an infestation. How bad does it look?
Scaly reliefs and cracked plates, like some disease.
It feels noticeable. An era I was hoping it had... It used to be a seasonal problem. The hills up north, as far as I've heard. But at best, they're a nuisance.
The way he intones the word mother suggests a primitive
They don't seem so bad if they're alone. Oh, 100, 150 kilos? Easy. Massive. Furs all matted, covered in scars, territorial too. Well, if she did tusks, claws, knives, bullets, take your pick. Every few, you got a weird... You back away, slowly.
As you step away,
You're back again. Can't say I'm...
no part of him is even trying to actually pretend.
Were I aware of anyone
An absurd reality. The GM gives you the most...